Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800 to the Admiral who is in my realm, more or less. And yeah, he didn't take it so lightly. I think that we destroyed his New World Island because he is now attacking from several sides, though not with a lot of ships, right? So it's just really a bit annoying there, but it's an attack actually on us. And well, I don't know what's going on there, where he got all that power from. I guess it's in his blood in that case. We're going to see his blood though very soon, quite visually. And yeah, he destroyed another schooner, so schooner is not the biggest deal. I think we do have 3 clippers available right now. Let's just go ahead and build us a few more, right? So as a replacement for the ships that I'm losing. Oh, and Knuters is under siege, but of course that is just one ship. They're really doing its job and we are already on our way. And none of these ships there unfortunately has items on board. It's just looking majestic, isn't it? Beautiful there, as my ships are are doing their job. He's destroyed my oil harbor, but he's backing off already. Another one down. Let's just go for the loot there right away. And then we still have those guys, or that one here actually, that we will still crush as well. So what's going on here? Damage to sailing ships increased by 10%. That's not the worst. And I wonder why they are still doing that much damage. They must be equipped quite nicely. Those ship of the lines, they're doing a pretty big damage there to my royal ships. Unfortunately, no loot to be found in this area. I think there was still another ship though. Yep, there it is. Where is it going? Oh, there's more over there. I think this could be the Admiral over here. Perhaps he's gathering something. I'm going to keep my ships, yeah, somewhere in this region here, right? So where we have lots of islands together. That should be a safe spot. And oh, that's the pirate now at the same time too. Let's just go over there. The problem is these are not a lot of ships, but they're still hurting us by destroying these ships here, right? Also, we are taking some damage there too. So my ship here, this one is almost out of action. Actually, we cannot use this anymore. I will also need to start then getting a repair crane over. Another harbor building. But that's just the pirate that we are going to crush anyway. So let's just get my ships over. Going right then into my fleet. And perhaps Anne is then eager for some ceasefire. By the way, Beryl is really building up that fleet here. So we do see a lot of ships by a Beryl. I don't know what she's planning here. I hope it's nothing too severe. We'll just see about that. This mod really likes to go to sudden war against one, so we need to prepare for all eventualities. There's a bit of a wheat in the ocean. I think we're pretty full on wheat anyway, but there we have a clipper. You can still get that flotsam that we need. Very important, so right? Also, we've lost 4 ships in all of that. I need to get my trade ships up again. We're going to completely replace all the schooners now with clippers too. So it's not the worst that happened there, right? So some of these were schooners. There's another one. We just replace it now with a better ship then. And this was a clipper though, so this is hurting a bit. There's also going to be now a clipper on the route. And building more warships, and we're also going to build more clippers again because we still need this. We have 140 influence, so that is still fine. But of course, we should still be careful about all of that. Now, we have a lot of work to do in Knuters, to be honest. So the city, of course, is not looking good right now, is it? It's a city. It's there, but of course it was built in a rush, and we want to do something here. The medium oil harbor I can repair in a minute, and what I want to combine now the northern district here because this is a bit separate there. We do have a lot of wood production up there though that I need to kind of like use somewhere else. We do require a lot of logs already on Knuters for my sewing machine factories and whatnot. So the logs are coming in already quite a lot there too with the docklands. That is still not enough though. So I do need to have a proper bigger timber production on another island. And this actually looks good to me, right? I think once the siege is over, we should see some basic workforce there too. However, we do have 2 islands, Orb the Douche and also over here Nachdessen. Both of them have a timber production. So I could start a new trade route. What the heck? I'm not could do it, I will do it. And get us the timber over. Right, so from Orb the Douche and Nachdessen. we're going to get the timber over there as well. And one thing though I need to... Yeah, that's one ship. That is the timber. I will have to need 2 trade routes for this because the volume will be quite big. And the other trade route is Orbe de Douche. It's probably going to be Orbe de Douche only with logs. We will need to increase the storage though that we have on this island then too. Right? And there will be a ship for this. We're building that ship right now. But that means, however, I will need quite a lot of lumberjack huts. We do have the hunting cabins, and that is a cool thing. The lumberjack huts and the hunting cabins don't take away each working area, right? So they're rather complement each other. So we can use them together in the same space. We do have a bit of reduced fertility here. Here we have 93. Here we got 100%, right? And we just connected them. The connection actually to this one. Here we do have, let's just see, 100%. Here we do have 90%. And up here we have 96%. And here we have another 100%. Perfect. Right, so with that we have now all the logs here. I will definitely need to, yeah, we don't have the bricks there for that. But I will definitely go ahead with getting some storages up. And by the way, we should also unload the loot that we got from our combats and our battlements there. There it is. Just distributing it. This one can continue again with the schnapps. And those will go out there again. And the weapons, whoops. Those just quickly unload the weapons. There you go. We're going to need those weapons then for new ships then anyway. So that's that. And more ships are coming. Let's also commission another one here just like that. And the clipper is out, Santa Maria. And Santa Maria is going to get some bricks over so that we can build up some proper storage. Very good. So this means actually that I can get rid of this one, right? I'm not going to just move it somewhere else. I'm just going to completely get rid of it because we really don't need it anymore. Whale Harbor, back to work. Let's also upgrade this one right away. By the way, yeah, I'm not going to add any defense there yet. Let's go ahead, get rid of our roads that we have. This one is already way too high tier. I'm not going to delete it. We're going to delete a smaller one and move this one into proper position. And that one could also work somewhere here, right? This one I think is quite overloaded. And upgrade that. Fine. And I think one of you have pointed out that the bakeries are not all fully used. You're right. We can move the bakery over there and then all of them are used. So thank you for that advice. Advices are always much appreciated. As in the heat of battle with all the commentary, I do like to forget things as well. There we have some more roads. And this is a main road, right? So this one is definitely going to be a triple road coming together them. And this triple road goes then all the way over to that side, right? So right now we make the connection in this area. So that we finally have a connection for the city as well. Where's that attack coming? It's the pirate. And it's the rum trader.
Fleet ready.
Should actually be able to catch the pirate with his pants down. Or with her pants down. Let's get some bricks over. Unfortunately, we only have really bricks in Knutes. I would also like to get some steel beams over while I'm in the process to further upgrade buildings then in Orbe de Douche as well. There is the pirate, the monitor, the kingfisher, as she called that ship. And down it is. And there it is. She now only wants 110,000 for ceasefire. And of course, we're going to accept this as I really don't want to babble around there with the pirate all the time. Though I still gladly take the loot that we can find here in the ocean. Just check it out, what we get out of it. Oh, some rum, alright. That is just so basic. Rum from a pirate. Not even funny at this point. Where's my clipper? Oh, those clippers are fast. Like the wind. And let's just unload everything. Perfect. And Santa Maria can actually be on this latest trade route right away for the timber. There you go. And then I'm just waiting for my logs trade route too. With that, what we can do now is, yeah, build up some storage area here too. That means either I go with this one. We already have quite a busy harbor here in Orbe de Douche now too. So a pier should be something that I would also like to see here then soon. Let's go ahead and build a storage here and here. Right, so this is going to start like a harbor, looking like a harbor. And then we can have this pier, yep, somewhere here. Probably. Can Can I move this one step down? Very good. That's just all that I want here, really, because now I can move the storage down, and now I can move the pier a bit further over to this side. But still looking ideal. Now that's looking better, I guess. Alright, I'll have to work with that. That's okay. And those guys here do, of course, need a connection too. But that is my storage, so we can increase that storage here a bit. That's it though. Yep, that's looking like it. There's nothing else that I could do here. We can, of course, go ahead and have the storage on another part of the island too. So here, for example, building up a smaller storage area that we connect then to. And that's already everything that we have. I think we've also just finished another clipper, the Coconut Queen. And the Coconut Queen is going to be the logs trade, right? We already have 250 logs available in Orb de Douche. And this is going over then to Knuters. Now also, it's busy. Deep Blue, so Tobias has actually told us something, that is the soap has leveled up to the next one. Oh yeah, sorry Carl, I'm too busy with other things to finish your quests. And with that, first of all, soap is looking pretty good, right? So we're exporting 550 tons of soap right now. I think we can reduce this amount now, but let's just check it out. We got only a surplus of 13. That is 260. Let's make it 300 tons. That is my surplus for soap right now. 300, right? So it's not a lot. I could tone down a bit on my iron, but on the coal I will not tone down. So if at all, I actually need to increase it. So we do need to push our soap production even further. How can we do this? Well, by adding, for example, electricity to this area. The first thing, we still have a bit of room here, right? So I can still add those rendering works and 2 more soap factories. That is okay, though we will suffer for it, workforce-wise. How many pigs do I still have available? Oh, I still could go ahead there. And soap production 19, and my tallow is equal. So equal is it's balanced. That's good. But I will need to get a bit more workforce out, and definitely also more pigs. And then we come to the real deal, and that is this next district that we want, right? So we have the marketplace there already, we have the pub. So I could actually just go crazy with building more houses in this area. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
Ship constructed.
That was my mistake, and we should always do this in blueprint mode, of course. And there you go, we got a lot of farmers again. We can actually build all of them at once. There you go, we have the timber for that. That means a lot of new people are joining now. This city here, just over there. And that means, of course, also an increased consumption once more. But I think we can manage with that. Definitely very important, very, very important is someone to beat people down. So my mobile task force. Let's have one over here as well for this area, just by the train. And since there is a train and people don't usually like this, we could also start by adding some ornaments here, like for example a proper brick wall, right? That is just separating my people from this dirt that we see over there. We also add some trees then as well here, and probably here by the river, so that this one goes out a bit there. Perfect. Now with 800 farmers again available, we have lots of room for upgrades. So I would like to go ahead and upgrade those farmers here by my heavy industry zone. We still also have some farmers over here that we can now fully upgrade. And of course, on this side, there is still some more in the northern district area, especially here. This is a bit special though. So here, I will now need to move a few of my buildings away, because I would like to have, well, let's just see that we can squeeze in one more. Because I would like to have, of course, here a connection with my main road and with this one, right? So these guys here still need to move. And luckily, we always have room somewhere for someone. And then we have a nice triple road then here as well. This one is not required. And this is really looking atrocious. So we should definitely change something about it. And let's just see what we can do. Let's get rid of all the tracks here. There is already a road connection over there. So it's really not needed to have so many strange crossings. Right? We can just make this one work here. Connected. And those guys here are connecting then with that. And this is just looking much cleaner right away. And this main road, should it end here? Yeah, it's probably ending here and actually just going over here and continuing then onwards, right? So this is the crossing that we have. And this also makes it possible to add a few more houses then in this area once more, like so. And yeah, then it's really all about some trees. We can just add some mixed trees here to the area. Let's go with some temperate growth, so this one looks a bit better again because it's mixed trees. Now, one thing here, there is no connection being made with the bridge. We'll need to build that bridge again. There you go. Now it's completed again. Perfect. So that we have this. Very good. And it's always just so nice when you work on something, other systems continue to work. For example, we have lots of farmers here now. We have 700 farmers available, so I can continue upgrading more people, which will bring us more artisans ultimately, and with that, of course, more engineers. Those guys here probably will want to have a marketplace, so either we build a second one or I'm just paving the road for all of these guys here. And with that, we should then have enough influence again for with that marketplace, enough spread. Right, so with this, yes, very good, very good. Even the ones up here have now 100%. And should be ready for upgrade. There it is. And we can continue happily with the next upgrades. Though not all of them. We should be careful how many more. So these guys here. And then definitely more on that side towards the river. So don't forget, the river is our town center, right? It is where all the high quality buildings are coming together then at some point. So I want to have high quality housing there too. Oh, this one is not looking so great. And probably because of this. So I'm also chaotically paving the roads a bit more now. And there's also a marketplace over here, of course, that could make its connection as well. This looks right, and now all of them have 100%, and all of them will want to upgrade now as well. Perfect. Of course, we should also not forget about Petra Seca. So here I'm going ahead with additional storage capabilities because we do have some industry in this area too. And these storages, they don't really cost that much, so I can have a few of them. Let's make this here complete. And then, yeah, perhaps another one that we can just easily squeeze into this area then too. For everything, so we have 350 now available. And oh yeah, also my rum is full. Is it really my rum again? Yeah, it's at 350. I do have 4 ships on this one, and yet it is full most of the time. Well, that is a bit strange. I would still like to do something else in Petra Seca. Of course. Oh yeah, we do have now the plague here as well. That means I will need to build a hospital. A nice one. A nice looking hospital somewhere in the town center, most likely. Or we're going with a nature path, but the hospital just has a bigger spread. We could have 2 of them, one on that side here and one on the other side. I think this is better because I really don't want to move my obreros from the center away. So in that case, I'm having one hospital probably somewhere up there or on this island even. How far is the range now? That's okay. We can actually build 2 more houses there and down here. And yeah, actually instead of this one, we should have the space for a nice hospital just here. And this one has a pretty nice range into the town center. And for the peripheries, we could then also have another hospital later. But I don't expect anything big right now. Let's just leave it like that. Now, we still want to have another production here, and that is the caoutchouc. For the caoutchouc, I'm not going to use the hacienda. I'd rather just use this patch that we have with a warehouse. Alright, and we're also being attacked by the pirate. For a ship that is on its way. By the way, Isabel, do you have a clipper available? Yes, you have. That is just perfect. So first I would like to check if we get a white flag. That would be amazing because Sean, he really likes the crushers. We do have another grapeshot cast mortar. I don't dare to purchase it yet though without the white flag. So I'm just going to re-roll a couple of times and hope for the best really. But as we can see, it's just really rare, so I'm not going to bother for now. The wild pigeon though is going to be on this trade route where the clipper was just lost. No problem. And my ships are coming over now. And I'm going to use my ships then as escort as well. Some of them, right? So those two here are going to protect this clipper now. It's going to adjust its speed then. Very good. So that's already 6 caoutchouc per minute. That's more than enough of what we need. We can build all of them right away, as also the farmer cost is really small in comparison. Just go ahead. Beautiful. Like a domino. And with these plantations here now, I can also start my next trade route. We could make 2 trade routes. One that is focusing entirely on coffee, and I think that's the right idea. And one that is focusing entirely on caoutchouc and any other needs that we're going to need. But coffee is probably going to be a pretty high volume over time. So we are going to add one just for the coffee. Skipjack just came out, and Skipjack will be able to do this trade route right away. And then we're starting a second trade route. And it is going to be from, yeah, Knuters to Petroseca. And in Petroseca, we're going to load then all the caoutchouc that we're going to need. And then load everything in Knuters. We can adjust this one later then. I don't have a ship for this one yet, but we'll have one soon, as it's already being in construction. All of my ships are at war right now. There's something I don't have. Now I have a good captain on board. Oh, there is another ship attacking from the other side at the very same time. And there's also some pirate ships over here. And I can use my legendary mortar once more. I love it. Actually, we have a couple of them. There's another one bumping in. As this pirate ship is going down there. But they're really chasing that clipper, right? Even if they're under attack by my ship, this one's down. But if they completely focus fire on the clipper really has no chance. Because they take so little damage in comparison. And let's just take this loot there, because I really would like to get a second legendary mortar. Yeah. Get out. Get away there. Perhaps we can still save it. I think we can. They're taking so much damage, these steamships. Alright. It has been saved. We don't have the bricks though for repair crane. So we have one. We should have bricks enough now in Petra. And what was here? Yeah, just some rum, alright. This is weak. Let's get all of these ships over to Petra. Right over there. Because we only have 40? Really? Not more than that? I'm producing a lot of bricks already. Then I need to have my own brick transporter getting over there. And my warships though, some of them are damaged, but it's okay. Let's take them and secure this inner channel here, right? There's already... Oh, there's the next pirate already coming in. Damage to sailing ships is increased by 100% for 1 minute. Yet this pirate ship is doing a lot of damage as well.
Look at you, swagger.
Okay, that was outmaneuvered. Doesn't have a chance. And is down already. Also with some loot again. And he's sending more and more ships now our way. Incredible. But I don't mind. I don't mind that we have to use that legendary mortar again and again. There you go. Doing really some hefty damage there. And also some incendiary grenades we got as well. Down it is. 200,000, I accept. So peace again, and there's still one more loot that we can get out of that. Beautiful items we have. And I definitely will need to get more bricks. For that reason, let's push our brick production. 50%. We only really have one, so that's that. Giving me -9 and happiness. We're still at 28, so that's perfectly fine. And some gold. Alright. It's also not really a big jackpot here, but it's fine. Do I have another clipper, by the way? No, we don't. Let's construct a few more. Let's construct 3 more. And here I think we can also construct 2 more. And we can also do something, and that is upgrading more people to artisans. I would like to do this especially over here. And then we just should check out something else, and that is that volume. So we're producing a ridiculous amount of sewing machines, but not that much soap. Soap has the higher value though, but I would still like to replace here this with the sewing machines. So instead of 200 soap, we only need 100 sewing machines really, and even that is too much most likely. And we can also further reduce the sewing machines here, and for the logs as well, since we're getting a lot of logs in anyway. So we're not even exporting that much, right? And yeah, workload, we're full. The schnapps we probably can keep like that, and that's that. I'm not really heavily using here the dock plans right now, but it's fine. Sewing machines will also still take some time before it upgrades. Soap is a bit closer to that. Could I go with anything else for exporting? Chocolate. We are producing chocolate a lot right now because of the bakeries. So and chocolate probably has a pretty good value. Yeah, it's the same value as the sewing machines. So I could also export my chocolate. I'm not doing this because we don't really have a steady production of chocolate, and it's not steady, right? So there's no use in upgrading this good if I'm not going to continue using it. Let's rather just stay with the sewing machines. I'm waiting for my clippers to come out, and then we can continue onwards. Stay tuned.